guys, welcome back to the channel. And many of you requested me for sharing my opinion on the PDI checks, what you need to do when you are buying a brand new bike. So in the interest, as what I understand, a lot of you are looking to put in your hard-earned money and buy a brand new bike, and a lot of you are thinking about buying the CB350. So from the CB350 point of view, I am going to share few of the PDI checks I would do as a buyer. So guys, one thing is, of course, the bike is being currently sold from the premium outlets, Big Wing. So the chances of anything going wrong is very minimal, but you as a purchaser of the bike, what are the things you need to check and make sure is completely in order before you buy the new bike? So guys, of course, once you book the bike, I think it takes about a couple of weeks for you to get the call from the dealer saying that your bike is ready. So when you get that call, when you see the bike, please insist a bike with 0 kilometers done on the odometer, 0. So in many cases, what happens is bike may not be available with 0 kilometers, but it could be 2 to 3 kilometers depending on where the stockyard is and where the showroom is. So anything more than 2, 3 or 5 kilometers on the bike, trust me, it is not a brand new bike what you're buying. It's as good as a used bike. So just to make sure that you are not getting passed on with a test ride bike, there are few checks what you can do to make sure you don't get the test ride bike sold to you as a brand new bike. So one is the kilometers. It shouldn't be more than 2, 3 or 5 kilometers certainly. And the other thing is, guys, bikes can be some of the bikes can be ridden without the speedometer cable. So for example, if you probably take this cable off, not sure if the speedometer or ABS cable, but in some bikes if you take this off, the kilometers would not get logged here, and this speedometer would not be functioning. So if that is the case, please do a proper check on your bike. Make sure you check your hand grips really well to see if there is any kind of wear here on the handlebar. It should look brand new. So if there is any kind of wear in the handlebar and the foot pegs, right? So a difference between a brand new foot peg and a bike which is used a little bit, you can make out that there will be some wear in the foot pegs, brake lever, and similarly on the other side, this part, and also the gear shifter. So by doing these checks, you can make sure that the bike is brand new and it's not a used bike. That's point number one. And please turn on the ignition and check few things to make sure the bike is functioning perfectly as it should. So when you turn on the ignition, of course, CB350 has an option to check the battery voltage, right? So for example, this battery voltage with ignition turned on and bike is not powered on is at about 12.9, and that is an ideal voltage what a battery should display. And how would you check the charging voltage of the battery? So it's very easy, guys. So you really don't need the multimeter and go to the battery and check here, because it's available here as a display. So when you crank the bike, you can see the charging current is moving up, right? So charging current on a battery should be somewhere around 14 to 14.2 volts. So if that is happening, your alternator on the bike is functioning perfectly fine, and your battery is getting charged as required, right? That's one check you can do. And also when you crank the engine, everything should sound normal. Engine should sound just like any other brand new bike. There shouldn't be any abnormal sounds or noises there. And of course the braking, the brake lever, etc. should never feel spongy. It should feel very much precise, so there should be no spongy effect on the brakes. And of course all the controls should be working properly, easy to operate. Check the on, please press these buttons and definitely check if everything is working fine. Indicators, the pass light, the fluid inside the reservoir of the brake disc brakes. There is for the front one, so you can see the fluid here, and similarly for the second one. Okay, so initially this might feel like it's empty, but guys, it's totally full. That's why you're not able to see the liquid here. So if you just tilt the bike this way, you will be able to see the liquid moving. So that's about the brakes. And coming to the engine oil, so please make sure the engine oil is appropriate in terms of the level. Usually this is taken care in the factory at the PDI, and it's a very rare chance that the bike would come with a less oil or no oil or whatever. So but definitely it's a good idea to check this before you start the bike and make sure there is the right amount of oil, what you see on the dipstick levels. So that's one check what you can do. And please inspect the bike for any kind of rusting, etc. on any of the body parts you might see. That's one thing what you can check. And what else you can check? Main point, guys, the most important point, please check the bodywork of the bike, right? Take a very close look at your painted surfaces, be it your tank, be it the side covers, be it the engine, everything. There should be absolutely no defect or a scratch or a damage on the bike. So please inspect with eagle eyes, right? So I really do that when I get to the showroom. Each and every part I inspect really with the eagle eyes to make sure nothing is damaged, nothing is defective on the bike. So those are the few things what you can do. Along with also when you park the bike, please, once you start the bike, once you crank the engine, and then you before taking the delivery of the bike, make sure that after you crank the engine, just park it on the side stand or on the main stand for a while. So if in case there are any leakages from the engine or any of the brake hoses, etc., you would see the drop fall below the bike. So just make sure you do that. And yeah, primarily just go ahead and check the engine parts completely to see if there is any leakage, seepage or whatever on the bike. So these are few of the PDI checks I would do personally on before buying any brand new bike. Yeah, so those are the thoughts, guys. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Happy to clarify just in case I've missed anything. Please feel free to ask the questions as you've always been doing. I am extremely happy to clarify all your questions and doubts. And yeah, so in case any of you have booked your CB350 and looking forward to it, please make sure you do all these checks to make sure you get a brand new defect free bike as your ownership experience. Hey, thank you guys, thanks for watching and have a wonderful weekend.